to be joined by the straight edges. Let us see if it is a prism. Okay, if it is a prism, you can see this. This was the top corner, this was the bottom corner of this base edges. These two corners are going to be joined by the straight edge. Okay, and you are going to see all straight edges, and you can see all the faces are rectangular faces. While coming to pyramid, you are going to see triangular faces. The faces are triangle, and the base shape is going to be considered as, if it is a square, I call it as a square pyramid. And you can see all the corners of the base is going to be joined to the common point apex. This was your apex. And what is the axis? Imaginary line joining the apex to the center of the base, we obtain axis. Similarly, imaginary line joining the center of the bottom base and center of the top base is going to be considered as the axis. Okay, so yesterday we discussed the simple position. Let us see a square prism, side of base 30 and height 50, resting with its base on HP, such that one of the rectangular faces is inclined 30 degrees. So one of the rectangular faces means, okay, so that means all of you see here, this was a prism, square prism. Why? Because the base shape is square. Having two bases, I call it as a square prism. These are the rectangular faces. Okay, so rectangle resting on HP, and one of the rectangular face, let us consider the face is inclined for 30 degrees to the VP. When your face is inclined 30 degrees to VP, simple position is like this. It is tilted for 30 degrees. Okay, so how can we draw it? So always we have to start from the shape which gives the true shape of the prism or pyramid. So top view is the true shape of the base. So we are going to start from the top view. Okay, such that this is going to be inclined for 30 degrees. So I just draw a line of 30 degrees. On this 30 degrees line, I construct my square. Okay, so ABCD is going to be considered as the top base. PQRS is going to be considered as the bottom base. Is it right? If it is going to be seen, so top is going to be seen, this square is noticed. It is ABCD, but it is not noticed, but it is existed. So which is coincide by the all these corners. Okay, so these becomes the hidden corners. Okay, and the points are going to be PQRS in the bottom, ABCD in the top. So for that only ABCD are visible, PQRS are invisible. So while you are going to see from the front, okay, you are going to notice what are the points. A, B, C points are noticed, and D is invisible. Okay, in the top base. Similarly, in the bottom base also. When you are seeing from the front, okay, you notice these 3 points. Similarly, these 3 points, but the behind the point, that is, this point is not seen from front, so it is hidden. So the line which is joining these two corners is going to be, that edge is also hidden. So this was visible solid edge, and this is also visible solid edge. But behind you have one more point. Okay, so this edge is invisible while you are going to see from the front. So that is nothing but your DS edge. Okay, so ABCD is going to be seen from the front. These are the corners. PQRS are the bottom corners. Always you just remember that A should be joined with P only. Why? Because these two are going to be get coincide with the common point. Okay. So while you are going to see from the front, A dash, B dash, C dash are visible. D dash is invisible. Similarly, P, Q, R is visible. S is invisible. Okay. So when you join all the edges, you are going to got the solid lines. Okay. But only DS is going to be the imaginary line. Why? Because it is invisible. So I just represented with the dotted line. Okay. Okay, students, have you understand?